Today's devotional is called The Race of Your Life. So imagine with me, you're on the starting line of a race. You look to your left, you look to your right, as I did that backwards, left and the right. And you see all the other racers, and they go as far as the eye can see. You look behind you, they go back just as far. You can't see anything, the faces in the horizon. And these faces show determination, seriousness, focus. They want to win. They want to win badly. They don't care about all the other people around them because it's their race and no one's going to beat them. You know, and the reward for winning this race, you get eternal glory, become a legend. Future generations will learn about, strive about. You know, you got Usain Bolt, you got, Lionel Messi, you got all of these top athletes that people are going to know about forever and ever and ever. You say certain names and people just know who they are. But see, now as Christians, we're also running a race. And this one has much bigger stakes than those. The prize? Eternal life. Future with God. Getting to spend eternity with God, with family, with friends, with pets. In 1 Corinthians 9, 24 through 27, it talks about the race, how we win the race. It says, "Remember that in a race everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize. You also must run in such a way that you will win. All athletes practice strict self-control. They do it to win a prize that will fade away. But we do it for an eternal prize. So I run straight to the goal with purpose in every step. I'm not like a boxer who misses his punches. I discipline my body like an athlete, training to do what I should. Otherwise, I fear that after preaching to others, I myself might be disqualified." Good morning, heavyweight. I appreciate you, my brother. You see, when an athlete prepares for a race, they do everything that they need to be at their peak. Mental training, physical training, going over the route multiple times, and so many times it becomes muscle memory. Their discipline is needed to be intense. For the long hours with nothing on their mind other than the race allows them to win these races. You see, Paul uses this example to show us that we as Christians are in a race as well and how we can win every single time. Sure, it's going to be difficult. There's going to be suffering at times. But the reward that we strive for isn't something that we can put around our neck like the Olympics or the Olympians. We don't do it for the fame or the glory. We run this race to get back to our Father. Just like an athlete, we have to have self-control. We have to have purpose with every step we take. We have to be exact so we are like Paul, who won't miss those punches. And this can be difficult. This can be so overwhelming. But we have the right tools to help us win the race. We don't have to go out and run a marathon. We don't have to go swim 100 laps in the pool or knock out the biggest person we find in the ring. The Bible, prayer, fellowship with other Christians, worshiping God. These are the tools that we use to help us train for these races. And so just like an athlete, we still have to actively train. Memorizing a few Bible verses, helping the old lady cross the road do help, sure. But that isn't necessarily enough to win the race. You have to train consistently. As the devil is going to be super crafty and find new ways to stop you from winning this race. So we talked about the race. What's this prize that we get? Besides having an eternity with God, getting to worship Him and spend time with Him, 2 Timothy 4:8 says, "And now the prize awaits me, the crown of righteousness that the Lord, the righteous judge, will give me on that great day of His return. And the prize is not just for me, but for all who eagerly look forward to his glorious return. See, we might be in this race, and like we said earlier, you're going to have one winner. But in this Christianity that we run, in this race that we run, we all win. We all strive and do the same things. So the challenge for you is, what race are you running? Are you running for the one that gives you the prize around the neck and the gratitude and become a legend in this realm that other people strive to be? Or are you going to be running that race for your soul? Start training now and finish that race. That is our devotional for today.